Hello everyone and welcome back to the fourth episode of how to use your planner. So far we've already covered the basics, your goal planning and your work planning, and now I want to turn our focus to finances and our money. I do understand, guys, having a crippling planner addiction is costly. I feel you. Trust me, I feel you. I understand. I have the planner stack above me to prove it. But we can overcome this. We can do this together. We can save money and we can go on a massive shopping haul at the end of it. Totally up for that. Are we good? Are we feeding each other right now? I'm happy with this. So yes, money. This topic is very taboo. It's very... To be fair, I'm not sure why. Everyone has money. Everyone is struggling in some way or another. Everyone's working for it. It's something that I'm not sure why people don't like discussing, but alas, here we are today. So I do want to just talk about different ways that you can track your money and what I have seen on blog posts, in YouTube videos that I've watched, just doing reading really, what I've learnt, best ways to use your money, save your money, and how to track that in your planner. Now, as you may know already, I primarily use a Happy Planner Classic Vertical. In my opinion, this probably isn't the best planner to use. It has a monthly page, which I think would be very useful. The weekly pages, however, way too much. Way too much. Unless you are super pernickety, super in-depth about exactly how much you're spending, what you're spending it on, clipping in receipts, I really would not recommend buying a Happy Planner at all to track your money. You need either a monthly planner or you need inserts for a ring binder. You can also buy specific budget planners, which are quite useful. I have seen them. Some of them, however, are printed with things that other people wouldn't necessarily need. For example, if you live with your parents, you don't necessarily need to worry about electric, gas, water. You may need to pay rent, but your food may not be as, heavily worried about. Money is very personal. Every single person is different with how much they earn, how much they spend, and therefore a pre-printed budget planner may not be ideal for some people. I'm not saying it's not for everyone, because there are people who use it and use it well. But yes, inserts for a ring bind planner or a monthly planner I think would do the trick. If not, you can make your own with a notebook or a bullet journal perhaps. That would be a really good way. So the first thing I think we need to cover is marking down when you get income, no matter what income it is. You don't need to tell me, it's fine. Again, it's personal, I understand. But note down when you get money coming in. There's a reason for this. I have heard people before say, I don't know when I get paid, I just spend money and then hopefully one day I'll open my bank account and there's money in there. That may work for some, but in my experience that's never worked, because if you don't know how much you need to save or hold back for things like bills, it could be quite dangerous, and that's all I'm saying. So firstly, if you have a monthly page in your planner, definitely write down when you have money coming in. The next way you can use your planner to track your finances is to do just that. Write down exactly what is going out and when. There are fixed expenses, things that we cannot control, things like rent or mortgage, council tax if you own your own property, gas, water, electric, other utilities, things like phone bills. Most of these, most people will have to pay for. So therefore, having it written out in your monthly or perhaps on a monthly budget insert sheet is, I would say, a necessity. Therefore, you can see exactly how much is already coming out of your money that you would have had in that month. That will then allow you to see how much you'll have left over for spending money, things like food, things like entertainment. The best way I have seen this be tracked is people in a monthly budget insert a monthly page in their planners using coloured stickers to track different categories. Now, I have seen people track just their frivolous spending, I've seen people just track their bills, and I've seen people track both. I am the kind of person that just tracks my bills. Everything else gets split up between different categories. We sometimes put cash in envelopes, we sometimes separate money into different accounts. So my own personal spending, sometimes I give my husband some money just to say, be free. But mostly I just track my bills. But I can really see why other people are doing frivolous spending as well, just because you can see your spending habits if you aren't very controlled in that time. Yeah, so using stickers is a really great way because you can immediately see by the colour what category it's in. Perhaps it could be food, it could be cinema, it could be restaurants, anything like that. You can then see where it was exactly and how much you spent at that place. Then you can reflect over the month and see, should I be cutting back? Could I go even further? That's a really great way to track your finances. I do not have anything to show you, an example to show you, as I do not track my finances in a physical planner. I do it digitally because I need my husband to be able to see it at all times as well. Unfortunately, he's predominantly at work, so we need something that's digital. We use OneNote, if you are wondering. So yeah, if you're able to always have your planner with you, physical is amazing, but again, just my personal choice. We needed to have it digitally so my husband could access it at all times as well. Saying that, yeah, physical planners work just as well, and I wouldn't, never say not use one. In fact, as long as you're keeping it all in one place, it's probably the safest way as well because it can't be hacked or anything like that. So yes, tracking your finances that way is very, very, very useful. The other way people track is also by using planners as binders for receipts. This works really well if you need to keep it for accounting records. You have to have documents by law to prove how much you have spent or how much you've earned. For people who aren't self-employed, for people who can clearly see in your bank account where you've been, this may be a bit overboard. Perhaps having just a pile of receipts in a ring-bound planner could be a bit overwhelming. If you haven't got a good enough system, you can get very muddled and very confused very quickly. Saying that, if you have 12 dividers and you have 12 wallets, and if you are really awesome and you have multiple pockets, you could do a pocket per week, per month. You could put all your receipts in the right pocket. You can then take it out at the end of the week and you can see how much you spent. A really, really good way, as long as you have all the receipts and nothing got lost in the process. So yes, that is another way that you can track your finances in your planner. I think that's pretty much all I can think of at the moment, how to use your planner to track your finances and your money. My big tip, however, is to always go back. Writing down how much you're earning and how much you reckon your bills will cost, and then just leaving it will not help you save money. You need to set goals and then you need to reflect on them. My husband and I have done both. We're currently in stage 2. We're looking at how much we're spending stage. But we used to just set our budget and just leave it and hope for the best. We knew how much we had remaining for the rest of the month, and then we went on our merry way. However, there are things that we want to save up for now, and so now we have to think, do we really need this? Actually, before I get more into that story, another way you can track your finances, use a wish list. Not quite money related, but a tip that I have found recently: if you can make a wish list, write down everything that you currently want to buy. This could be frivolous, it could be things like clothes or makeup, perhaps planner supplies. Yeah, well, okay, we all need that, but let's think seriously here. Write it all down on a wish list. Leave it. Write down how much it costs, where you can buy it from. Walk away. In a week's time, 2 weeks' time, monthly, you decide. Go back to it. Do you still really want that? If you do, then perhaps it's a genuine want, it's not a phase. Otherwise, you can cross it off. You'll be surprised how much you will save just by not giving in to those immediate temptations that you might see in the supermarkets. So it's not quite tracking your finances related, but it's definitely a great way to save up for things and to actually save money in the process. So I would definitely recommend that. But other than that, I think that is my how to track your finances in your planner list exhausted. So yes, pretty much to recap, write down how much you're earning and when your money is coming in. Track down your bills and other fixed expenses, how much they are and when they are going out, so you know how much money you need to hold back. With the rest of the money, you can then work out what you need to spend it on, things like food, things like entertainment, and then the world is your oyster after that. Go be free. One tip I was always taught is always allow yourself entertainment money. This is nothing to do with planners at all, but the one thing I've always said, there's no point living to work, you work to live. And I do want to end my video with that point. It can be very easy to get swallowed up trying to earn as much money as possible, but if all you're doing at the end of the day is just working, what's that money for? You want to live, you want to be happy. Go be happy, go do the stuff that you want. So I do have to, thank my mum for that piece of advice, because it's really helped me a lot when growing up and learning about my financial situation. So yeah, always allow yourself a little bit of money. But other than that, I really do hope that you liked this video. Don't forget to like and comment down below and share your tips as well about how you track your finances. If you really like this video, don't forget to subscribe and to share this with your friends. But until next time, bye guys.